We will be talking in this video about some elementary limits of functions, and we will start the discussion with case 0 over 0, and it's going to be clear, I hope, soon what I mean with that. Okay, so let's start off with the function. Let's say f of x is x squared minus 16 over x minus 4. Generally speaking, whenever you are given a function, okay, before you start doing any work on it, you should check its domain of definition. Okay, so in this case, this is just a fraction, and we know that we cannot divide by 0. So we have to look at the denominator of this fraction and make sure that we figure out what values of x will make this denominator different from 0. And this denominator being x minus 4 is very simple, so we can easily say, oh, x has to be different from 4. So actually, if we want to write down completely our function, the function has to be defined on the set of real numbers minus 4 with values into the set of real numbers. All right, but now the question is, what happens around 4, around the point x equals 4? All right, in order to understand this function, we need to know what happens around x equals 4. All right, now if we replace x by 4 in this expression of f of x, we get 4 to the power of 2 minus 16 over 4 over 4, so it's a 0 over 0 type of problem that we have in here. All right, so this is not determined. Okay, we do not know what 0 over 0 is. We need to look deep into what's happening here. All right, now the first thing to try is to try and use elementary algebra, okay, in order to sort of deal with this situation where we try to divide 0 by 0. Okay, and pretty much what this means is we try to factor both the numerators and denominator of this fraction in order to hopefully simplify the fraction by x minus 4 and thus get away from this problem. Okay, so if we do so, we get x squared minus 16 over x minus 4, okay, becomes x minus 4 times x plus 4 over x minus 4. This x minus 4 from the numerator simplifies the x minus 4 from the denominator, so really our fraction becomes just x plus 4. So now if we want to understand the behavior of our function f around point 4, instead of using x squared minus 16 over x minus 4 as the expression for our function, after simplification this limit becomes limit when x approaches 4 of x plus 4, and now again if we replace x by 4, but in this format where after we simplified by x minus 4, we've got no problem. Okay, the expression just becomes, okay, again by replacing x by 4 plus 4, which is 8, so our limit is 8.